I don't plan to go into a career field directly related to service immediately, since I'm a business major and I'll be entering into the private sector after I graduate. But I do hope to make service a big part of my life after graduation. Bonner has made it a habit for me to do service, and that's a habit I hope to continue. I've even found an employer that requires all its employees to do 25 hours of service a year, which is nothing compared to our 344 hours. So I definitely am excited for that, but hope to even exceed that expectation. On another level, Bonner has given me the experience and has helped to build upon my prior passions for service. And this has given me the confidence in my ability to find a great place to volunteer back home, and being able to find specific places that I know I'm going to excel at and will really enjoy serving.
Bonner kept my education meaningful, and I've always valued education because of my parents, but Bonner made me realize the impact that I was having on each individual that I came in contact with. So for example, at Camp Casey, I teach art, which is directly related to my art majors, and sometimes a kid will be very, very excited about art, but sometimes they're not. And it's always my goal going in to make them excited and see what different mediums get them excited, how they can be creative. It's a challenge that I love to take on.
In my last year here as a Bonner, I've served at the Adair County Adult Education Center as a tutor for GED students in the area. I've also had the pleasure of tutoring 2 students taking college classes in statistics and Microsoft Excel that have come to the GED Center for homework help. This site quickly became my favorite out of all of my 4 years, and that's because I got to see a direct impact of my service on these individuals as they got their GEDs and they exceeded in their classes, but also because I got to make a connection between my academics and my service, and I got to use what I've learned in the classroom to help other people in the area.
When I'm lucky, Bonner and my academics go hand in hand. That could be designing flyers or promotional materials at the library, or it can be something more loosely related like Camp Casey, teaching art, or face painting at different festivals, which is one of my favorite things. But overall, it gave me hands-on experiences that have guided my future career. I like art and working with kids, so I've gotten, why don't you just become an art teacher for a large amount of my life? But I tell them, you're barking up the wrong tree because I want to make art for the world.
For my 4 years of being a student here and a Bonner Scholar, I've learned a lot. Specifically, empathy, self-awareness, confidence, and leadership all come to mind, but I'm most proud of empathy. This past winter break, we went to Black Mountain, North Carolina on a service trip, and we worked with the homeless and homeless veterans. And it was amazing to see how empathy changed us and how we served them, but also how it changed the people we were helping. As far as how I've grown as an individual, I've learned to find meaning in everything I do. I've taught at Camp Casey all 4 years of being a Bonner Scholar, and for I think about 3 of those years, I have taught Lego Lab. And most would see Lego Lab as a time for the kids to play with Legos for an hour and then go home and never think about it again. But it's become much more than that to both me and the kids. Lego Lab has become a safe place for the kids to talk to me about anything they want to talk about. It's become a place for them to socialize with their friends and to be as creative as they can be. And those are all ways that they find meaning in Lego Lab, and it's something that I probably wouldn't even think about whenever I leave Camp Casey and come back to campus, but they definitely think about it, and that's inspired me to find meaning in everything I do, whether that's work, school, or just my regular life. I want to find meaning, and I think everyone should also try to find meaning in everything they do.
I think that even if you don't know me, comparing where I started out coming in as a freshman to where I am now, I've definitely gained leadership skills and gained confidence, and I don't mind my voice being heard. Looking at my next steps, like the Disney College program, I'm confident in something that's such a big change, and living on my own and working with people so much in such a large capacity. I'm confident that I'll be all right, and I don't think freshman Casey would have said the same thing. She would have been excited for an opportunity like that, but to be adaptable and willing to put myself out there, Bonner's given me a lot.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Hey, Crystal.
Hey.
You're a business major, right?
Well, yeah, you should know we've been in the same classes. You're a business minor.
Oh, I like to think I'm in the business of smiles.
Smiles? Why is that?
Because I'm a Bonner Scholar. You're in the business of smiles, too.
I am! I love making people smile with my service.